Okay, 5th of July 2026. The song is Hey There Lonely Girl. So let's have a look, see what we've got for today. Making my way through the songs, I'm writing them off to do it. So go back to the ones previous to this and you'll see the messages from Spirit. So we've changed to 4th house now of home and family life. Jupiter. It's still Pisces, having a lot of energy in there. So let's have a look. What shall we start with? Shall we do yeah, we'll do that one and that one first. So today's card will be the Hierophant, but it's neutral, so it'll I won't say any names unless it comes out again. So what energy are we talking about today, Spirit, please? Here's the first one. Here's the second one. This is the Taurus energy. As I say, it's neutral, so it might not come out again. I'm not going to explain all the meaning of that. But it might come out in the song, so watch for it. There he is. So we don't know our value, we don't know our worth, we aren't speaking our truth, and we've lost faith in ourselves. That's not good, is it? We've suffered a defeat in some way, or feel like we have. And that Leo energy is still hanging about. So a financially successful woman, she's positive, but she's very demanding, and we feel defeated. We've lost a battle. 6 days. We're almost on the last stretch though, we're almost home, so we'll be able to release that heavy burden we've been carrying. 10 days. Because that burden might not even be ours, but it has caused us to lose faith in ourselves and miss an opportunity for a new home, a new life, whatever it is. There's a couple here, a power couple, very action orientated. However, they're both very fiery, and a large sum of money. It's about loyalty, but there is no love here. Unfaithfulness. So a missed opportunity for a new home, a new life, a new business, whatever it may be, a proposal. Love lost, an empty cup, somebody's drained, defeated. That's not good, is it? No, the major arcana. So we've got Aries and Leo there. At least 10 years, 2 10s. Something has to end. This is too much of a heavy burden. So small players, Aries and Leo there. We'll have a look if we don't get any other energy. So now we have a tall, handsome stranger. So we've got nearly the whole family. We've got the king, the queen, and the page of wands, all fire signs. And it's about home and family life and what you value and what your self-worth is. And Leo is in Jupiter. Well done, Spirit. Or Jupiter's in Leo, should I say. Saturn is in Aries. Venus is in Leo. Neptune is in Aries. The midheaven's Leo. And Pallas is Aries. Leo in the 10th house of status. There you go. It's all about the money. And Aries in the 6th house of healing. So the tall, handsome stranger. A nightmare situation. You can leave at any time. That gate has always been open on that cage. But you decide to stay there. Sleepless nights, tossing and turning. A nightmare situation, 9 weeks. And ever watchful. Somebody is very watchful. Somebody is honest and blunt. Maybe immature, possibly a child, but they are watching everything. Digital spy. Number 10 now is negative. So we have a change in fortune again. Yesterday it was good. Now it's bad. The wheel of fate has turned again. So we've got Jacqueline, we've got Oscar, we've got Richard, Cooper, and Wheelwright or Wainwright. A baby, or the opportunity for happiness that we missed. Yeah, another ace. So now we've got 3 aces. There's no passion here. So there's no way to conceive anything new in this situation because the wand and the cup are empty. So it could be impotence. There's no intimacy in this. Somebody's living in the past, crying over spilt milk, grieving the loss of something. You have to build a bridge, get over it, stop crying over spilt milk. Get off the cross because we need the wood. There we have it. Pisces leaving the building. There is no commitment and there is no love here. Blimey. You're just wasting your time, energy and breath on this situation. 9 days. A declaration is needed of your true values, your true worth, what you want. Stop wasting your breath on others. A homecoming. Again, no major arcanas apart from that number 10. So we've hit rock bottom here because there's no love. It's all about the money, and that could be coming to an end. There could be a celebration taking place. Maybe somebody's come home because they're pregnant. Who knows? It's not because they want to be there, that is a fact. Yeah. An end to a chapter. Travel to the object of your desire, be they person, things or events. The World Wide Web, the internet. Welcomed with open arms, but you must turn your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true. So Bob, Dean, Millie, Michael, Darren, Walter, Susan, Julie, Reese and Chantal. This is about turning your back on materialism, following your true life purpose, going with your gut instinct, knowing where your path is leading, because this is a nightmare situation. So 21, 9 and 27, positive energy, Virgo energy, healing, which is what Aries is doing. It is death and rebirth. So coming out of your comfort zone, number 13, Scorpio energy, the reproductive organs, which we know have both failed, neither are any good, and shared resources, which might be what this is all about. It's learning to gain your wings, the butterfly fighting its way out of the cocoon, coming out of your comfort zone. Nick, Helen. Yeah, somebody's been doing something behind your back. Stealing credit cards, identity fraud, or just going behind your back in some way, and you are unaware or oblivious or don't even care. You will grow through pain. The mother energy is here, 3 and 30. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. There is the need to grow. So Abigail, Greg, Elaine, Natasha, Josh, Laura, or Lauren, sorry. So your mum may be speaking to you. That's Venus, which only resides in Venus. Is it Aries or Leo? It's also Taurus, which is in 7,000 partnerships. So there we go. Taurus is DC also. Virgo is the North Node. So your true life purpose is to heal. The midheaven is Leo. Palace. We've done that. Taurus, Chiron, healing. There we go. It's all about healing. Yeah. There is something here that needs healing because there's no passion, there's no love. Yeah. Let go. You don't have to chase what's yours. What's yours will always be yours, and it can't be taken from you. It might leave for a while and come back in a different form, but you will always receive what you deserve. So let go. Don't try to control people. Don't be greedy. Don't be stubborn. Go with the flow and move on. From stormy waters to calm ones. This is all about leaving this behind because it's pointless. It's just materialism. 6 weeks, travel across water. Don't take the baggage of the past with you. It's time to find your passion. And when you do, you add it to the 9, making a 10. And you can come home to who you truly are and lay that burden down. Wow. So it could be a new home for some. Possibly. Or the chance of it. An opportunity that was missed before. 4th house is about home and family life and where your roots, where you started from. Remember your roots. It's also Cancer. It's your home, your parents, your childhood, inherited patterns, family environment, your upbringing and the womb. It's the base from where you venture out from your comfort zone. It's where we feel most secure. Some people are at home on a battlefield. There it is. We're at home on this battlefield, but we're losing the battle. Because the internalized sense of home and security depends on the initial childhood experience. Disturbing but unvoiced undercurrents permeates the home. You will replicate this in later life if that's the case. So, Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces. Expansion through your imagination. Artistic but lacking discipline and direction. And religiously inclined. Pisces in Jupiter may escape into wild fantasies. There's no point in trying to escape into a fantasy world. You have to turn your back on materialism. So, Let's have a look then. Hey There Lonely Girl is a song. Somebody's very lonely with no love in their life. Sophia, again. All the cards that we've got, and they keep going with the same ones. So Sophie or Sophia. What did she tell us, Sophia? Oh, this is a lesson learned. The Black Madonna, the symbol of the dove. There'll be no peace because she's reversed. No peace until you stop living in the past. Knowledge of inner mysteries of life. The inner knowing, the journeys, gaining insight, acquiring knowledge and understanding. You are coming into a period of enlightenment, and it would be advisable to create time for deep, silent contemplation, just like the Buddha card there. You will not walk this next part of the journey alone. Somebody in spirit or the flesh will walk with you. Grandparents especially. You will be learning to carry yourself with dignity and grace. Don't diminish yourself. Sophia's themes are about honouring the need to study and the quest for knowledge that liberates your soul. Learn to respect your instinctive knowing and to value yourself. See if you can take a course of study, take part in a workshop, or read a book that feeds your spirit. Sophia will help you in knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. In your life, you need to find your wisdom, knowledge that enlightens and ennobles rather than just informs you. So don't waste your breath, like I said, unless you feel passionate about something. If you're lonely, get out there and find people of like mind. You may have to travel for it or get on the internet. Merlin. Merlin it is. This is your third eye. And they open the book for me on the page. Merlin is the most famous bard and magician since history began. There are many conflicting stories of his birth, and given his modern day fame, it's hard to distinguish the difference between fact and fiction. So you may be finding it hard to figure out what the truth is. What is fact is his ability to understand physics and combine them with the practice of magic to create a world that is full of wonder and possibility. Merlin is a very old soul who has lived many human lives and is known to be the reincarnation of Taliesin, the greatest wizard that ever lived. Most importantly, Merlin is known and respected for his prophetic powers. He was a wise man beyond that of any human. His wisdom came from memories of the past and insights into the future. So in some way, your past is now repeating itself, and you should trust your gut instinct. You know that if somebody's been doing something behind your back before, they're at it again. He worked at one with the universal energies and worshipped the goddess, yet respected the fact that his was not the only belief practiced during his time. He was also gracious and humble, and his respect for other human beings meant he was called upon to be a mediator. So you may have to mediate in some way in disputes in the Kingdom of Britain. So someone, a magician, will be called upon to mediate in a battle in Britain. You have found yourself in a position as mediator. However, unlike Merlin, you are unhappy with the responsibility which has been forced upon you. The people surrounding you know your ability to respect others and bring insight and calm to most situations. Do not be afraid to take on this responsibility. It is a sign of respect from those around you. Deal with the situation using the wisdom which is yours and trust in your abilities to ensure all sides are represented fairly. It will become evident that the entire situation was a simple misunderstanding, and information that each assumed the other party had was simply that, an assumption. Never assume. As the dispute is settled, all parties will leave feeling they have won, which will result in a newfound confidence in yourself and your ability to no longer shy away from similar subjects. And do you want to win or do you want to be happy? Because winning is certainly not the most important thing in this world. Oh, the ringmaster. So not your circus, not your monkeys. And number 9 in reverse. So another reverse, a challenge for you. And number 9, and we've got that already with the Hermit, Virgo. When the ringmaster of scrutiny appears as your challenger, he warned you to observe your situation with discernment and clarity. It is time to see the flaws in the foundations you and others have built under you. It also seems that you may be getting caught up in the details of a dream, when really it's time to leave that to the divine. Perhaps you're worrying about the past. There we are, living in the past. And the future too much, forgetting that the dream is created in the now time. Often the ringmaster of scrutiny also brings a warning to read the fine print and watch for hidden agendas when you're involved with others, so don't sign anything at all. Don't worry, whatever your current challenge is, things can be resolved as soon as you cultivate detachment. So get out of that situation. Trust that the details will be taken care of once you turn them over to the divine. So maybe you're worried that you no other way. Well, there is another way, but Spirit aren't going to give you it, and you'll realise too late what it is. So don't sign anything. The universe has an uncanny way of self-correcting when you decide to get out of your own way. So you're your own worst enemy, and they know it. And there it is, the 19. So something's going on. Somebody who's very familiar to you is doing something behind your back. So animals and friends have their own wild magic, as well as instincts that ensure survival. A witch's familiar is a soul companion, consulted on all matters, both magical and mundane, whether that is familiar is a cat, as shown here, or another person, animal, bird, reptile. The bonds are true through this lifetime and beyond. To share your life with a familiar is to access your own animal nature as well. Your connection to nature is strong now, so pay attention to the animals, birds, insects, etc. that you come across. They are your animal totems. They will give you an extra message if you look for the meaning. And on the etheric plane, a totem animal will become known to you, calling forth qualities you have long possessed but not made good use of. Listen to your instincts, go out into nature, find companionship, embrace animal nature. The wildness in you is longing to be released, so you need to find what you're passionate about and go for it. Thanks for listening. I'll see what I can find in the song. Bye bye.